We open with some interplay between Tuvok and Chakotay, showing that the integration of Maquis and Starfleet crew is not entirely smooth. The example being B'Elanna breaking someone's nose, and I'm not playing favourites here, but he clearly deserved it for being a mansplaining arse. Senior officers do some admin, then Voyager hits a wibbly in front of a swirly. The word quantum is used, so it's very serious. There's a garbled message, and we get a look at a ship trapped in the event horizon that definitely doesn't look like an elongated, blurry Voyager. Chakotay and Janeway have a spat over engineering and integration in general, then Kes asks the Doctor for some mud to grow space carrots. After being pissy, we learn that 1. The Doc has hollow feelings, and 2. Kes sees the best in people. This is the first time the Doc has been treated as a sentient being, raising questions for both the character and indeed the viewer. It's an interesting exchange, and a great example of why Trek is at its best when it focuses on character growth. Voyager tries to pull blurry not Voyager out of the swirly with a tractor beam. This goes pear-shaped, and they decide to bugger off and fetch some locals to help push. Meanwhile, we discover that crew all over the ship are experiencing random illnesses. It's probably the swirly, so it'll go away now, right? Except the swirly we just left is right in front of us again, and again. Turns out it's a tricksy little swirly, and we're trapped. Janeway orders all the data transferred to her personal console so she can analyze it herself, which seems a bit undermining of the entire science stuff, but okay, it's your ship. Diagnostics for all, but who'll report for engineering? Why, both, of course. Lieutenant Brokennose acts like a twat because fuck Starfleet Academy discipline when you can mock an uppity woman, and B'Elanna would be well within her rights changing his name from Lieutenant Brokennose to Lieutenant Kickbollocks. Meanwhile, Janeway gives her expert opinion on the anomaly by shrugging. Then B'Elanna takes a big old shit all over Lieutenant Brokennose in front of the captain by being better in every single way than he is and sciencing the fuck out of the whole situation, much to Janeway's delight. They clear up the message, and holy arse, it was Voyager all along, or, more accurately, a reflection of them because they're trapped inside the swirly. Then Janeway and B'Elanna bond spectacularly with science, while all the men in the room sit around uselessly, like the pathetic bags of skin and testosterone that they are. Voyager poops some yellow at the swirly to try and find a way out. They find the crack they came in through, then Janeway and B'Elanna fly over in a shuttle to shoot it a bit, and also do some more bonding. The moral of today's episode is, sometimes headstrong is a good thing. Then they decide to fly back to Voyager instead of out of the hole they just made that they're right next to, because how else will we have the dilemma of them having to choose between real Voyager and reflection Voyager, and maybe getting trapped here? Comms are down, obviously. They pick the right one, then escape. Afterwards, during the repair process, B'Elanna and Lieutenant Brokennose come to terms with him being an awful person, and Paris acts like a dick to the Doctor, because Tom Paris is a dick. End of episode.